Sarah, let me turn back to you. And when Carolyn was just referring to the give and take in that conversation, when we were chatting before we went on air here, I told all of you that story about my mentor in the business who said to me, and this will just show everyone how old I am, but said to me once, and used to use this as a mantra in our business: if you have an opportunity to choose between your feet, your fax, or your phone, use your feet to get in front of your client and have a conversation. And again, just showing you what the technology was back then versus today. Now as a brand, you have a virtual opportunity to have a conversation which you've never had before. And you've never been in a position to have that direct conversation, you know, using virtual feet, if you will, in the social environment. How are you using that, and how are you learning from that?
So we're doing, I think probably, sorry, Carolyn to veer off from Facebook, but one of the most successful examples of something we've done recently beyond the Super Bowl campaign. On April 18th, we revealed the all-new Beetle, and we used Twitter. We used to promote a trend that day, and to date, it's still, I believe, the #1 most promoted trend of all time on Twitter, which, okay, let's face it, it's only a year and a half, I'll admit it, but...
So does Beetle play the drums, the guitar? Oh, a Beetle, a
yes.
Volkswagen Beetle.
Yes, no, I wish the Beetle. Actually, it does have a Fender audio system in it, so yes, it does play the guitar. And let me see if I can be a little bit more self-serving.
Leave that for me.
Okay. The brand new Beetle, it was, we used a worldwide promoted trend. It was a worldwide launch, and it was an awesome opportunity for us to be able to get out and talk to people one-on-one, not rely on the press, and not to say the press was there. They were invited to all the events. It was in New York City where they unveiled it. It was here. There was, again, this very concentrated cross-channel effort to promote this, but one thing that we were able to measure and watch and be able to go back and say, look, this was really successful for us, was our promoted trend on Twitter, because we were able to one-to-one speak to everyone in the world, literally, who had a Twitter account and wanted to know about, we have a brand new car. And so everybody, to help other clients, we did provide a link to the actual picture of the car, because when you rebuild a car, that's, let's face it, everyone's seen the look.
So Sarah, it sounds as if, and based on what you've said and the numbers, the sheer numbers, Volkswagen is understanding and really has, to the earlier conversation, reached some level of maturity in terms of how you interact with social media.